everyone. Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad y'all found this place, since the playlist did not do the magic that it should have, because I don't have access to edit it.
Oh, yay.
So yeah, hi, I'm Celeste. I am organizing this thing with Anne. Organized. It is organized, kind of. But yes, welcome to stream number 8 of the 30-hour write-a-thon. We are over the halfway mark, I think, if I did that math correctly. So I'm so glad to see everyone here. And Laura, if you'd like to introduce yourself as well.
I am Laura Nettles. I mostly write horror. I have a book. This proof copy arrived today. So this is Tiny Shivers, horror short stories, flashes, and drabbles. There is artwork in it. So
I love it. It's great.
Fun times, tentacles everywhere. But yeah, so if you want some cosmic horror, gothic horror, holiday food horror, I've got you. So
nice.
Yeah, that's me.
Cool. And then I write young adult contemporary stuff, sad stuff happening to high school and college-aged kids. It's a great time. My books are over there. I moved from here to there and then got them and moved them, and I didn't move them back when I moved back, so it's all good. But there are so many people here, so many familiar names and new names. Hello, everyone. I'm so glad to see you guys. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How is everyone doing? If you have been here for most of the day, good job. If you have not, welcome, welcome. So glad you could be here.
Water? You want to drink water, Grayson?
Water?
It's empty.
I'll say mine has only a little bit left, so I'll get some during the sprint. But yes, stretching and hydrating. I've been sitting at the same spot most of the day. Not fun. Do not recommend. Randy, Portia, hello. So glad y'all could join us. Some of us have forgotten to do both. It's fine. It'll get done eventually. We see some excitement for Tiny Shivers. You guys are all awesome as well. This would not be nearly as much fun if there were not people in the comments to talk to. So thank you guys all so much for being here. Yes, pre-ordered Tiny Shivers. Like the stream. If y'all have things that you want to promote them, do your thing. Yeah, all that fun stuff. Take care of yourself. Hydrate or dihydrate. Yep. Celebrated your 17th wedding anniversary. That is very exciting. Congratulations. Hello. Thank you. It's very much appreciated. Haven't done a stream in a while, so it's fine. It's a bit chaotic, but we're all good. Yes, congrats. Cool. Do you guys just want to get into a sprint?
Sounds good. I am going to be editing the rest of a short story called Skin, Bones, and Mouths. It is horror for an anthology where the premise is, it was all a dream, but make it actually work. So,
okay.
Yeah. I think I made it work. So
nice.
Incorporating beta reader feedback into it.
Yeah, that's exciting. Per normal, I don't have any of the timers pulled up. I'm never ready. But I'm working on a second draft of my new adult romance thing. I have made a lot of progress, and I want to keep going. I, according to my outline, have 7 chapters left, and I've gotten through, like, a good amount tonight, so we'll see how far I get.
And Roy's now whining. He's like, why aren't we in bed?
Okay, timers. Figure it out. It's fine. Nope. Chrome tab. Timer, there it is. Do we have a specific time that we would like to go for? We have anywhere from 5 minutes to 30.
I don't know. Do you want to start with a 20?
Let's start with a 20.
Woohoo!
That's what came up.
Fantabulous.
Beautiful. There is a tiny noise at the end of it. It's not spooky or scary. I made it so that it kind of just, like, is there. And it doesn't freak anyone out, hopefully.
That's half the fun!
I know, that's how I chose the sound. I'm like, I'm just going to make it kind of nice and just be like... So, all right, well, if everyone's ready, if you guys want to let us know what you're working on in the comments, we can go over that after the sprint. But we can go ahead and get started doing some stuff in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity.
Woot, woot.
Alrighty, that is end of sprint number 1. Let us know how y'all did. Put your words in the spreadsheet if you would like to. Laura, how did you do?
I finished editing the story.
Yay!
Yeah.
Exciting.
Backed it up in some Google Docs.
Always important.
Yep.
I was able, so I started a new chapter, which picked up right where the last one left off and changed point of views as well. And got 433 words for that one.
Nice.
And then I think I posted the link to the spreadsheet in the chat. So if you'd like to add your words there, you can. But a bunch of people told us what they will be working on or what they have been working on today, which is always exciting. Okay, so yes, this is where we left off. Cool. I was launching Word I Cannot Pronounce Conspiracy Relic of Time Wars number 3 on Monday, but Amazon put the links live, so get it today. There you go. Amazon is doing its thing.
Awesome.
We were writing new scenes in my final draft of The Frozen King, releasing October 10th of this year. That is so exciting. So when I was writing when I was re-editing, just like proofreading my first book, All the Way Strong, I completely changed the first line of the book because it no longer made sense. And I was like, that needs to be changed. So up until proofreading, I was still changing stuff. It's kind of crazy. Portia will be going to try to poem.
Woohoo.
Very nice. Poems are not things I do unless they are for school. I'm no longer in school.
Congratulations.
Yes. Jesse is handwriting my protagonist backstories for my series Bible. That way, if I ever need them for flashback scenes, they are all written out, and all I would need to do is copy and paste them into the script. That is smart. That is very smart. I'm just writing right now, and I'm like leaving like little Word document notes on comments on everything because I'm like, did this happen? Does he actually like coffee? Did this happen 2 scenes prior? Like, I'll figure it out later. Which probably isn't the best solution, but it works. And then Michael asked for a prompt, so I said bottle cap. Because I was drinking Coca-Cola, and I was like, oh, bottle cap. But also I was thinking like a glass bottle cap. So, kind of interested to see where that went. Stacey had to jump off because it's past their bedtime.
Makes sense.
Does definitely make sense. Randy currently staring at a list of work in progresses, trying to figure out what to work on next, and nothing. I don't know if it's the story or the 2 singular brain cells in my head are done. Might be a mix of both.
I feel ya.
Definitely. I don't know what I'll work on after this draft. I have no idea. And then Jasmine joined in. Hello, hello. Welcome. So glad you could join us. Shada's Lair is working on edits. And how did people do? Got 136 words, 253, 140 for the sprint, and finally got my story over 60K. Is it close to done? No, not at all. I definitely feel that. I think my story was sitting at like a little under 60K at the start of the day, and I am now at like 69K. So, am I closer to done? Yes, but I'm still like, I have so much more to go. I have to wrap up this plot point, and I have to make sure I see these characters again so that they aren't just like side characters that kind of just like appear and then disappear and then appear and disappear. But
yeah,
it's an issue for editing, Celeste. Figure that out later. Jesse is an extreme plotter, so I need to know every single detail before I begin the writing process. Interesting. Are people plotters or pantsers or plantsers? Because I feel like I'm a pantser turned plotter, maybe. Not like super hardcore, but like think of everything, and then I've started writing outlines, and it's kind of helped a little bit. And I try to schedule out the chapters, but then one chapter is 500 words. Well, that's not right.
Yeah. For my first book, I did a plot embryo,
Mm-hmm.
and then bullet pointed outlines for the story, and it went pretty well. But then I went to short fiction, and it just pants all my short stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like pulling teeth trying to get back into outlining ish for Crimson Strings from a vampire romance novel.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no. So I pantsed the first draft, and now I am reverse outlining it. And that's like pulling teeth.
Yeah.
So it's kind of discovering as I redo.
Yeah,
I don't know.
For this book, the idea came to me within 5 minutes, and I knew if I didn't get it all down, it would be gone. So I pantsed the outline. I was like, okay, I want there to. I don't remember how exactly I did it, but I was I wrote 100-word paragraphs, and they had to be exactly 100 words because I had to have fun with it as well. So I wrote 100-word paragraphs per chapter, and it was as a diary entry from my main character, and that was how I outlined the book at first, and it was just kind of this is what happens, and then I re-outlined it, which is very in depth, which is this lovely thing. All of these words are outlined, and then I wrote down the entire timeline as well, breaking it down week by week because it had to fit in specifically from the weekend after the first weekend or second weekend in June to the last weekend in August. It had to fit perfectly within this timeline, otherwise the book doesn't work. So, and I'm changing the dates around still now, so it's just kind of figure it out as I go. But also I think the outline helped a little bit because the first draft was probably the neatest first draft of any of my books.
That's nice.
So it was nice.
Yeah. With my first book, after I wrote it out, I had my outline-ish thing, but then I did a table of time of day, who was where doing what with all the characters, and that really helped.
So all my books are interconnected in the same universe, and some of them overlap with each other. And I feel like I'm going to get to a point where I'm going to need that because I'm where is this character at 7:33 in the morning?
I'm not that specific. It's okay, this chapter takes place from the morning to the afternoon. Yeah. This chapter is from the afternoon to the evening. And then this next chapter is 2 days.
I have everything. I have a Google spreadsheet calendar as well as a Notion calendar. It's just really hard to change dates in Notion. Trying to go to a certain day, say it's May of 2036. You have to click that next button so many times because you can't just jump to a certain date. But I have a calendar of where everything is, and then the yearly overline as well of this is these books in this month, and then this is this book here, and this book is also the same but a little bit longer, and it's 80 years at this point of ideas that I have. It's a lot. It's nighttime.
Yes, it is.
Twin Tales was able to work through a page and a half. That is awesome. To be fair, it is your Camp Nano project, so it's going well. That is exciting. I am not doing camp. I kind of forgot it was happening until this past weekend.
Oh, no.
I kept saying everyone's stories oh, final, I'm did camp, I won camp, and I was camp? What?
Yeah, my goal was 30K, and I hit it on Tuesday.
The funny thing is, I might have made a Camp Nano project, but I did not update it at all if I did. So that would be interesting. Jasmine plots the main points and then pants in between. Also very valid. Yes, I feel like I've done that. I'm a plotter, but not 50K worth of outline type plotter. That would be a very big outline. At that point, just write the book. Autumn got 433 words, a slow start, but I'll get there. Yes, and we have much more time to go. There's much more
Oh,
hours of writing happening. Definitely a plantser, but I'll start planning the beginning and end, sometimes the middle, and just pants the characters. Yes. Half the time I don't know my main characters' names, like or any of the places they go. I don't know what it's called. I have a lot of placeholder text.
I have a club in my story called the Dancing Coffin.
Oh, I love that. That is great.
It's a
Um,
vampire club.
nice, yeah. The current taco place that all like the college kids hang out at is just called TK Tacos because I don't know. Actually, that would actually kind of be a pretty cool name if it was like someone's initials. But like
Mhm.
that, my placeholder is the letters TK, and then I just jumble a bunch of like the word all pushed together at the end of it because you can easily search for TK, and I don't think there's any of many English words that have those letters in them together. Is what I've heard. Lulu came in. Hello, hello. Welcome. So glad you could join us. Love the interconnecting universe. My books are the same. Some of them happen on different planets at the exact same time, and I can't wait for the readers to find all the Easter eggs. I'm so excited for all of there's so much in my universe that no one knows about. And I'm so excited for when like people finally get to start reading it and it's like, "Oh, this is this person, but like their grandma and like her story," or it's like this is this main character's older brother's son. And it's just like that stuff, but then also like the really tiny things. Like I just wrote a scene where like the main character's just like standing outside her apartment, and then someone just like walks by and's like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Yeah." Clearly she's not okay. And I'm like, that side character, I want to write his story. I have no idea who he is, but that would be so cool. It's the little things. I'm just like, who are you? Why are you here? Lulu will not be writing, but I will be doing chores. Also very important.
Mhm.
I finally cleaned my like kitchen and my living room and my bathroom. I just have like my 2 bedrooms to go. It will eventually get done sometime. Portia, honestly, I haven't felt well all day, so I'm wondering if I should rest. Yes, you probably should.
Good
Yes.
night, Portia.
Good night. I hope you get some sleep and hydrate, stretch, move around a little bit so that your muscles aren't all tired, and get some rest.
Yeah.
I have 50k of word building, but the series is 1.3 million words. What?
That's Maggie.
That is that's like over a mil wordy.
Yeah.
I'm sure it wasn't all written in a year, but like that's a lot of words. Whoa. Lulu has a big day tomorrow, and I've got to shower, prepare my bag and clothes, finally change the time on my clock, turn to daylight savings, and set the alarm. All important things. Grayson, yes, please rest. Please do so. I am surprisingly far behind in comments. That never happens. There's a lot of people here. Not used to this. There are never names at the beginning or the first draft, sometimes a second, but it's fun finding random things about the characters. Yes.
I just pull names out of thin air, just shove them in there.
I do, and then I change them. And I'm like, wait, who is this character? Outlines are more like blurbs, and then I have a bunch of check boxes for things I need to include. That's my plotting. All good. No particular method, which is my method changes for every book. Haven't written enough books to have a set plan. Every book starts differently. That's fair. Yes, feel better. See you in the morning. Get some sleep. Been up since 7 a.m. It's nearly 10 p.m. That's about me. I've been up since about 8 and it's almost 11, so we're doing good. This book is actually one of those side character tangents. The main character was a character who showed up for the max 2 chapters in book 1. I love those. Like, as a writer, I'm just like, I know exactly how everything connects. And then I'm like, are the readers going to pick up on it? Are they going to know? It was written 7 to 8 years ago, or 6 to 7 years ago. So okay, that many. Yeah, okay. Over sets. There we go. Okay, it was written over 6 to 7 years. Brain caught up. Cool. But still, that's a lot of words.
That is a lot of words.
A lot of words. I am not Emma Bennett. I am Celeste Joan. I know Emma did host a writing thingy-ma-doo today with some of her friends. They did a
Pass the pen.
Yes, a pass the pen writing relay thing. Yes. Side character. I just love side characters. They're great. But with that, we can hop into our next sprint. Let's just go for a 25-minute sprint. That feels like a good next step. All right. So, if everyone is ready, we can go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity. So that's the end of sprint number 2. Completely almost missed the end of that. It's fine. How did everyone do for that sprint?
I got a lemon cranberry muffin,
Nice.
some milk, and scrolled Instagram, and then got a sentence.
Very nice.
I have officially switched to my short story called A Strand of Tarot, where a mechanical spider in a carnival booth will read your fortune in exchange for a lock of hair.
Interesting. That's cool. I got 618 words, and it was just a big long letter. Turns out I always somewhere in every one of my books I just have a big letter, which is fine. So it's always towards the end of the books as well. It's like, here, one of the characters isn't around, but they left you a note. So there's that. How did everyone else do? I know a couple people had to hop out because it is bedtime. So we got some
Have the letters ever been the character's alter personality, leaving it to themselves?
Not yet, but I have thought about that. There's so many ways to play around with it. Or like a letter from like a past self that they don't remember. So many different things it could be.
There's a Junji Ito story about the letters and pen pals, and the pen pal getting super jealous, and they were jealous of himself. It was like,
oh no!
It was very interesting.
Yeah. Lula had a sandwich, a frozen meal, some cheese, and a bunch of cookies today. Is starved. Please eat. Fuel yourself. You need food. I have eaten today, but I'll probably eat more after this so that I can like wind down and go to bed. Jessie got 165 words. It was amazing. Making fish. 3 fillets going in the oven. That is fancy. I threw some chicken in the crock pot this morning just to cook it because I didn't want to deal with pan frying it because I hate pan frying chicken. It's the worst thing ever. And then I shredded it up, and then I had some like a curry sauce that I heated up with that, and then I made some rice.
That sounds really good.
It was really good. It wasn't warm enough because I was like also streaming at the same time. So I was
what?
Like,
you were streaming?
I was. Well, yeah. So, really? Wow. I was at a dance workshop earlier for one of the upcoming musicals up here that's going on, and I came back and I was like, I need food. So I made food while also on a stream. It happens. Jasmine got 237 words. Very nice. Jessica got 167 and helped the toddler clean her play yard to get ready for bed. All things. Got another page done. Have to make sure all of the reveals at the end are hinted at throughout the book. Otherwise, people get mad.
Yeah.
I have a lot of notes throughout this document of being like, oh, you should add this in earlier. Make sure this gets put in that argument from like 20 chapters ago. Just be better. Do things that I'm too lazy to do. Randy got a 461 words. I have done all of the birthday things aside from some sleep. I'm here for the rest of the streams. Nice. Well, I will be here for the last 3 tomorrow after this one because I do need sleep, although I don't want to admit it.
Are you a human?
No. Not at all. I'm a giraffe.
Oh! Are you gonna sleep standing?
Oh, that sounds like a lot of effort. Do penguins sleep standing?
I don't know. Baby owls sleep on their faces.
I'm a baby owl. That's me.
Their heads are too heavy, so they just plop.
It's so cute.
They are.
Oh, but yes, sleep is important, although I don't want to go, but I will. Because Anne did, so she got sleep, so I should probably get sleep. I think that's how that works. Um, I'm also not going to be able to pronounce this. My brain's not
Junji
working.
Ito.
Yep, writes the most random things. The inspiration for one of his stories was sharks aren't scary if you don't go in the water, so what if they have legs? I
Do
feel
you
like
want to
I've heard
see
about
it?
that.
It's Gyo. Do you want to see the pictures?
Sure. Pull them up. Let's go.
I own 15 of his volumes. Let me get to the shark one.
I really need to like branch out in my reading.
Let's see, what's a good picture of it? Oh gosh. There's the whale with legs. Okay. So it starts off with like fish with legs,
Mm-hmm.
and then it gets progressively worse. They're like mechanical legs.
Interesting.
I'm trying to find a
So weird.
good one. Okay, whatever.
Okay. For some reason, I imagined like two legs and they were just like straight up.
No.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so it can scuttle around
Oh, I don't
down the
want that.
street.
No. It's like a big giant spider shark.
And here's the whale with legs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Why? Wow.
Here is the fish with legs.
It's so weird.
Yeah, so this is Gil.
Interesting. Cool.
Not my favorite of his, but it's good.
Thank you for sharing. Yes, I thought ahead last night. I de-thawed the chicken, and then this morning I forgot about it until later, and I was like, "Oh, I was gonna make chicken." Scramble brain all day long. Um, Also completely understand that. Yeah. Ah, Essie is also a baby owl. Yeah, there's that. Just sounds like just like glonk. Yes.
They're so cute.
Um, right. I've only read
Tomie.
Tomie, but all of the story premises sound really interesting. I think I just need to get used to his art style.
I have Tomie. I haven't read it yet. It's on my list.
Nice.
Uzumaki so far is my favorite, but I have 15 of his volumes, so he might be my favorite.
Yeah. And then still making edits. Well, we can hop into another sprint. I think we can do one more. So if it's currently 26, 20 minutes would take us to like 46. 25 minutes would take us to 50. Let's do another 25-minute sprint and get some work done, and that'll take us to around the time we need to wrap up.
Sounds good.
Cool. Nope, not what I want. There we go.
Secretly, it was.
It happens every stream. Even if I'm alone, I always end up hitting the wrong button at least once. That's 30 minutes. Let's not. Okay. This is 25 minutes. So if everyone is ready, we can go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity. Alrighty, that is end of the last sprint, sprint number 3. How did everyone do?
Pretty good. Where did I start?
Question of the ages.
There it is. I got 324.
Very nice. I was able to get 528. And overall, for the entire day, I have written 10,000 words and then some. But I'm very happy with that.
Nice.
Words. Let us know if you guys all did in the chat. We'll have a couple minutes to chat, and then I posted a link to the next stream, which is Laura's stream. And then Anne should be there as well if she wakes up. And then if you click that link, it should also drop you back into the playlist, I believe. I think I tested it.
10, so
yes.
yeah.
So it should drop you back into the playlist at that spot. And then you should be good for the rest of the write-a-thon. Fingers crossed. Let's go back. So we do have, Michael has given us a poem about a bottle cap, which I love. Bottle cap in the city at night, cast to the ground as garbage might. Bottle cap trodden and bottle cap left. It has no voice, it has no heft. Bottle cap with a story to tell of where it was and how it fell. Maybe it once knew someone nice, someone who never looked past its price. The city is filled with beauty and all, not just the luminous monuments tall. Even a bottle cap, lowly but free, has its own beauty for you to see. That is so cute! Oh my gosh, I love it. That is poems, man. It's great. Here we go. Change the banner real quick. Made 3 fillets, ate 1, and the other 2 are going in the fridge for tomorrow's breakfast. Good planning ahead there. Essie got 628 words.
Woo-hoo.
Very nice. Jasmine got 584.
Very nice.
Jessica got 517. For the day, I've gotten 2,863 because I took a long break, and that is a-okay. Take your breaks as you need them. I did. Yay! 10K! Woohoo!
Yay!
We'll see how much I can write in the 3 streams tomorrow when I'm there. No idea. I might not write anything, but we'll
20
see.
more K.
Ah! If I was first drafting, maybe, because then I just like word vomit and I don't care about typos and there's so many red lines. But we're second drafting, so we have to be a bit more careful. Jesse got 179 words. Got a total of 1,025 added to the edit across a total of 5 pages. That is awesome.
Nice.
Editing is important for the whole stream. That is amazing. Anne has woken up. Hello.
Yay!
So glad you could join us. Glad you found your way to this little area.
I sent you the StreamYard link on Instagram, Anne.
There you go. Still hungry, but too tired to eat. I'm going to bed. I've been snacking on a can of sliced peaches. So, yeah. But yes, go to bed. Have a good night. I hope you sleep well. I will also be going to bed soon after my brain stops working for a bit because it needs to stop working. Hello, Anne. So glad you could be here. But yeah. Thank you all for coming to the stream. Thank you for being flexible on where it was and with all the links. And y'all did great. You made it. If you would like to go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Laura. I mostly write horror. My book Tiny Shivers is up for pre-order. And I will be the host of the next stream. So see you there.
Yeah. And then hello. My name is... Goodbye. Sorry. It's the end. My name is Celeste. Anne and I co-organized this write-a-thon, so many thank you to all of our hosts and all of our co-hosts. Y'all are awesome. And I have 2 books. They are out, available places. I have some like books in my closet that I would love to sign and like send to you. So if you want to sign a paperback, I have those ready. Just gotta order them. But those are out and available everywhere. Not everywhere, like Amazon and my website. That is my everywhere. And yeah, it's been great writing with everyone, and I will see you all